Right, can I give it to you? I'm the best.
The day when I give up all my dreams on Chris Brown.
And how it would be an honor to suck Duke's meat. If y'all were in that same position, y'all are saying yes. Celebrity worship is getting out of hand by Cameron. Is she crying off meeting Chris Shaw?
Oh my God, right here.
Yo.
What did Aries Spears say?
Nuke the whole generation.
Why are you crying over meeting Krishan Rock? This woman did nothing more than be a blue-faced groupie, drop terrible music.
That
shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the off the airwaves.
And drink and smoke while being pregnant with her son. What are you crying over, dog? I mean, unless she inspired you to not follow in her footsteps, then I mean, I guess you could cry, but I highly doubt that's the case.
I was just about to say, Krishan, once I peeped, it's Krishan out of all people. You cannot sit here and tell me that's someone to cry over, bro. I run into Walmart. I walk into Walmart. I see LeBron James there shopping normally, I might shed a tear. I'm not gonna lie, that would make sense. I see Kevin Hart, maybe even Kai Cenat, but Krishan Rock, we have to have higher standards of celebrities because she is a celebrity adjacent. She doesn't do anything but crash out on Blueface 24/7. Have better standards.
Celebrity worship is getting out of hand, man. It is getting insane. Worshipping a celebrity, in my opinion, has got to be one of the dumbest things you could do as a human. Like, I feel like we all have a list of celebrities in our head that if we met them, it'd be cool. But to treat these people like gods is absolutely wild to me. Like, it's so crazy because there's some people out there that would sacrifice their firstborn child to breathe the same air as a celebrity, which is insane. And it's so sad because at the end of the day, celebrities are humans. They're just like you. Stop idolizing them. Whatever they achieve, you can achieve as well because you are human. Man, I knew this celebrity worship was getting bad when I saw someone faint over Lil Baby. Out of all these celebrities in the world, you're fainting over Lil Baby? What has Lil Baby done to make you faint over this man? This man's rap career is the epitome of mid. Don't get me wrong, Lil Baby definitely has some bangers under his belt, but at the same time, I don't think there's anything in his catalog that would make me faint if I saw this man in public. But hey,
treating a celebrity like a god. I know I just made a joke that I would shed a tear if I saw like LeBron James, Kevin Hart, or any of them, but to faint, there is not a person in this world where I'm going to go up to them, see them, and just I can't even fathom that. That is prime AD. Like, you're just attached to the hip. That's not even sucking at that point. You just did 2018, 2020 quarantine Fortnite edits onto that. Like, it's insane. That's just insane.
Maybe she was just waiting in line for a long time for a Lil Baby meet and greet, and by the time she got to the front, her excitement and dehydration and maybe starvation made her faint. Who knows? Speaking of meet and greets, we got to talk about them within this video. Look, I've been in my fair share of meet and greets within my life. Growing up, I was online a lot, and I'd go to like influencer meet and greets. There was one meet and greet I went to with this one Viner, Meech on Mars. There's also another point where I went to a TSM Myth meet and greet. I stood in the line for hours to meet TSM Myth. Luckily, I didn't pay anything to meet the man because that'd be the biggest waste of money in my entire life. But hey, bro was cool. I can't lie, bro was mad chill. I was like 14 or 15 at the time. But now I'm 22, and if I'm being completely real, I'd never sit in line for hours to speak and take a picture with another human being, let alone pay that human being to speak and take a picture with them. That is wild to me. It's very stupid, and it's a huge waste of money, in my opinion. But there's people out there that would. Like these grown adults spending $1,200 and waiting hours in line to meet Chris Brown. Spending $1,000 to meet another human is absolutely wild to me. That is absolute insanity. And when people do take these pictures with Chris Brown, they always got these freak ass pictures, man. Man, you got this picture of this girl being choked, which I feel like this is crazy. I don't think this is the best position to be in when you're near Chris Brown, judging from the man's past. You even got people getting their cheeks gripped by this man and him kissing them on their forehead. Now, I'm not...
If you have... I don't even know how ashamed I would be if I was an associate with somebody that spent $1,200 to meet anybody Chris Brown to begin with, but just to meet any celebrity, $1,200, you know what that could be used for? Literally anything. I would rather you sit there and light that money on fire while on FaceTime with me and tell me you use it to see Chris Breezy, along with the fact that you're did we see those poses that they were doing? Like, forget the freaky stuff. This man was over here boxing thinking he was prime Mike Tyson, and this is the same person you want to grip your throat. He gonna accidentally slip up and do something again.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, if I spent $1,000, hey, I'm gonna get kissed on my forehead for sure if I was this crazy. But I feel like this is so insane when you look at it from the perspective of like, one day she's gonna marry a dude and that dude is gonna have to sit there and deal with the fact that Chris Brown was gripping his girl's cheeks at one point while kissing her on her forehead, and she spent $1,000 for that to happen. You also got people bringing baby scans to these meet and greets, which is so crazy to me, because like, a baby scan out of all things, why would you think that this man Chris Brown cares about your baby? You also got dudes paying $1,000 to do fusion poses.
I was going to give it a pass. I don't even know I actually wasn't going to give any of it a pass, but okay. Women's favorite artist, Chris Brown. Don't know why, don't know how. I guess I was actually not expecting to see any man, and that's messed up with me. Maybe that just shows a flaw in my character. It definitely does. But then he's gonna put on a fusion dance like this man is Goku and Vegeta. That is not happening. And the fact that he spent $1,200 like, oh my God, you just have to be beyond rich. And in that case, you might just give me the money. I'll do something actually useful with it instead of doing stuff like this. $1,200 to cheese and point fingers with Chris Brown. Nuke it all, bro. Just nuke it all.
Poses with Chris Brown. As a grown man, you sat in line and paid $1,200 to fusion pose with another man. $1,000 to do this? You could have done this at home with one of the homies for free. Now, I know the picture wouldn't get as much publicity as this one right here, but man, you would have saved yourself $1,000. I'm like, these people are genuinely out of their minds. It should be a crime to spend $1,200 for a picture with another human being. You're spending $1,200 for that small interaction with that person, that small window of an interaction. It's about like maybe 12 seconds long. Walk up, hey, what's good, dog? Yo, picture, then boom, that's it. And you spent $1,200 for that?
And that's 12.
That's sad, man. And what makes it even crazier is that there's definitely people out there who have most likely met Chris Brown, right? Or even met a different celebrity within the world, you know? Because celebrities, they do these meet and greets all the time, right? That met that celebrity on the street, and let's say just a few minutes of a conversation, all for free. They didn't have to pay a dime. Yet there's clowns out here spending thousands. Insane, man. Now, I know it's rare to see celebrities just out and about because, look, Chris Brown, we're gonna use him for an example. He is an A-list celebrity. Anytime he goes out, he's getting swarmed. So for you to get a interaction with him, it's very rare. So to get that guaranteed interaction and that picture, you can pay the small price of $1,000. But in my opinion, that still doesn't justify to spend $1,200 to meet another human being. That is insane to me. And what makes it even more insane is just the economy we're living in. $1,200 is the price of some apartments. A one-bedroom apartment in some places, you can spend $1,200 and you'll be good, right? Yet you got people out here spending that on a picture with another human being. That is insane to me. Look, spend your...
He's about to say spend your money how you want. No, I'm telling you, if you think it's a rationally good idea to sit there and spend your money to meet Chris Brown or any other celebrity, and it costs the same amount of money as a one-bedroom apartment, you need to be in an insane asylum, bro. Throw him in Arkham, throw her in Arkham, throw them all in Arkham, bro. Like, they don't deserve to have that money. They don't, because obviously they're just gonna make bad decisions with it. I don't care if you're a grown adult. No, obviously you need to do a little bit more growing and developing in your mental to know that that's not a good idea. It is beyond dumb, and the fact that these celebrities are just getting licks off of it is insane. Hey, you want to go to a convention and you know people are gonna be there, like TwitchCon is coming up. If you pay to go to TwitchCon and just happen to meet people there, that's cool, but you're not actually paying to meet those people, but going out of your way to spend any amount of money to just sit there and have a one-off interaction with somebody, I can't fathom and I cannot condone.
Money how you want, but y'all are crazy. But that's not even the craziest thing a Chris Brown fan has done. There was a Chris Brown fan that talked about giving up on her dreams of marrying Chris Brown in her wedding vows.
Well, we finally made it to the day. The day when I give up all my dreams on Chris Brown.
All these people are laughing, but you can see it in this man's face. He is hurt from
That's
that.
real
On
pain,
the
bruh.
day of the wedding, this man wants to spend his life with this woman. He got her the ring, promising that he's gonna be with her forever. And she's talking about another man. That is sad. And I feel bad for the bro right here. In my opinion, like, this isn't even funny. It's just super disrespectful. Something like this makes it sound like you don't even want to marry this dude anymore. Sounds like you're just settling for this guy because you can't get Chris Brown, which, I mean, that really is what she's doing. This is loser activity, man. And this was the caption of a post that she actually put out after she went to a Chris Brown meet and greet. And this was the picture also that she took with Chris.
I want y'all to take that in real quick. Take that in. That same woman sat here face to face, this close to you, talking about he's giving up her dreams on Chris Brown. It don't seem like you're giving up your dreams if you're doing poses like that and paying bands. My fault, I'm being a little bit too loud. It shouldn't be that serious. It's really not that serious, but it really is that serious at the same time. Paying 1.2K in order to see another man after just telling me at our wedding that you gave up your dreams to see him, yet you're going to spam posts. He's probably never seen a message that long in his phone on Instagram talking about how you're so happy to meet him. That's another guy. That's literally any light skin in this world. They make him in a factory at this point. I'm trying to be so nice because, again, this is just straight up disrespectful to that guy who's getting married. Like I know I'm laughing about it, joking. That is a literal disrespect. That he just got disrespected in front of his face and everybody's just laughing like it's okay. That's real pain right there. Actual pain.
She took with Chris Brown while she was engaged. Like, this is insane. My Delulu came true. If you know anything about me, this has been my life dream. Meeting my number one artist / celebrity. Checked off my bucket list. I've been a fan and supporter since middle school. Chris Brown was the absolute nicest and most humble person to meet and actually have a real conversation with. We talked about his show and he actually asked little old me for critiques. Me and my sister custom made the roses. I got to show him my wedding vows, my words. I put you in my vows, not on no creep shit though. Him and his aunt laughed during our pose. He said, "Does your husband approve?" Which he did, and we discussed it multiple times before my meet and greet. We good. I actually got to lock eyes and touch this man. On top of this, had a wonderful night in the executive suites. 10 out of 10. 11/11 tour was one of my favorite nights. Can't wait for the next tour. That is so insane that she's talking about how she got to lock eyes with this man and talking about the man in her wedding vows. That is so sad. That is genuinely so sad. Hey, but one thing I will say about Chris Brown is at least he's enthusiastic when it comes to his pics with his fans, which I'm not gonna lie, I would be too if people were paying me $1,000 to meet me. I'd be all smiles. My face would be stuck from me smiling all day. Another crazy case of celebrity worship is when Duke Dennis was streaming. He was doing an IRL stream and a fan came up to him basically begging on her knees to suck this man's meat to thousands of people.
What?
You want some head? You want some head?
You want some head?
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Yes, you do. You know you do.
Everybody wants some head. Come on, man.
Right. Can I give it to you? I'm the best. I'm the best.
You give good head.
I give great head.
I can't.
I give phenomenal head.
I don't doubt that, but I can't say that.
I don't
You
doubt
can
that.
find out though.
Huh?
I say you can find out though.
I can find out.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying I can't say that
Let's
in
go.
public.
But you can find out though.
It's cool.
Look, no hands, I don't care.
I can't.
Yeah. Like, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. I just can't believe this is somebody's sister, daughter, like even a friend. I wouldn't even know how to act if I saw my friend sitting there doing that for Duke Dennis. Oh, we got to have better priorities. And also to Duke, he didn't really say no. He just brushing it off, bro. He wanted it. Anybody that's watching this video, I know for a fact I'm about to sit here and clown this man. Just give me like 5 more seconds. If y'all were in that same position, y'all are saying yes. I'm sorry to pull back the curtain. Y'all are folding instantly. I don't want to hear that in the comment section saying y'all wouldn't go for that, because I bet a lot of y'all would. Now him, Duke, he seemed like he going as well. And her, she just needs to lock in with herself and understand that that's a crazy thing to say in a crowd of people. No, when it's about to be on cam, everybody's gonna look at her and be like, oh yeah, she the one that's just trying to give Duke some head. That's all you are now. You literally aren't being, you can't be known as anything else. Besides the girl that was out there talking about she gonna suck the meat, all hands, no hands, soft hands. How do you even recover from that? You don't. You literally don't.
I can't say that I doubt your hand.
Right. But let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
That is
Let's
one of
go.
the most cringe-worthy clips on the internet. And this woman is the biggest loser, man. Oh my God, Duke, please, can I give you some head, Duke? Please, it'd be an honor to give you some head. Okay, wait, do not take that out of context. Anyone who's watching this video, please do not take that out. Y'all, I know y'all are gonna clip this out of context. I know y'all are going
That's
to,
crazy.
but please
That
don't.
is
I
crazy.
beg y'all not to. But as for the girl in this video, she needs to do something productive with her life. And it's funny because later on in this stream, Duke had to pull her to the side and have a talk with her, basically telling her to chill out.
All right, listen. Never again.
Not loud. Not
I know,
loud. Not
listen,
loud. You're not
listen,
gonna embarrass me.
I know I'm not. Listen. Never again.
He's not finna embarrass you. She talking about not loud. Don't embarrass her. 2 seconds ago, she was screaming at the top of her lungs how good her head game was and how it would be an honor to suck Duke's meat. Yet, all of a sudden, now it's not too loud. You were just loud and proud about it. No, stay that same way. And it's also going on the internet. What do you mean don't embarrass you? We see your face. It's not blurred. None of it is... I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm screaming to nobody. Let me chill. Nobody's in this room with me. I'm screaming to no one. Shit's still crazy though.
Never again will you go to anybody.
Well, not. It's
Hold on,
not
hear
just
me out.
anybody.
I know
You're not just
that.
anybody.
I know
though.
that.
He is just
I know that.
anybody.
Hear me out, though.
Duke, you gotta.
I know, but listen.
Duke,
Just hear me
you're
out, though.
Duke.
But listen, just
You're
Duke.
like,
hear me out, though.
Okay, I'm
she
hearing you.
already sobbing on the meat.
You hear me? You ain't listening, though.
Okay, I'm listening.
Look, never do that again.
You just touched my titty. I hope you know that.
No, I'm sorry. Never
Don't
do
be
that
sorry.
I know, but like, never again.
Yo.
All right? Keep that shit on the...
Yeah.
Can't make it up,
Nobody
bro.
need to know what you're working with
Right,
until they
but I
find
didn't
out
say
what
it to
you're
nobody
working with.
else.
I know. Until they find out what you're working with, then that's when you feel me? Nice to meet you.
My name is Armani, by the way. Armani, yeah.
Dude, nice to meet you.
Of course.
I like how she says you're not finna embarrass me when she embarrassed herself by asking this
Literally.
man if she could give him the dome while he's live to thousands of people around all these people. Ma'am,
Like,
you
bro.
embarrassed yourself long before this. And I think the most annoying part about this clip is that she keeps on trying to hit on bro. When bro's trying to actually be real with her and tell her to stop, you can't do something like this. This is weird. This is odd. It's truly sad, man. But what's even sadder are the people that worship celebrity weddings. Like recently, this actually sparked the whole inspiration for this video. There's this wedding with the musical artist Stunnafor Vegas and Mona Leo. I think that's how you say her name, or Mona Leo. And first off, congrats to them. That's an amazing accomplishment for the both of them. And I'm truly happy for them. That is great. But a lot of people were on the internet talking about how this was one of the greatest weddings to ever happen on the planet Earth. And this was the tweet that really sparked the inspiration for this video.
What?
As y'all can see, this is a picture from their wedding, and it's a picture of Stunnafor Vegas with their child, and the caption says, "This picture is so powerful. Y'all don't even understand. They just made us believe in young black love again." Which, if I'm being honest, like, there's nothing powerful about this picture. Y'all are just gassing it up because they're celebrities, if we're being quite frank. It's just a black man walking with his son on the day that he's marrying his wife. It's a great picture, don't get me wrong, it's great. But it's not this almighty picture like y'all are trying to make it seem. If this is the picture that makes you believe in young black love, then you never believed in young black love in the first place. Like,
We just need to bring back shaming. I've never want to say we need to bring back bullying or shaming, because I feel like the people that say that just want to outright make fun of things that aren't meant to be making fun of. But stuff like this, especially since it's on Twitter, like Twitter shaming in general needs to just be a thing, because people get the craziest stuff off on that app. But that is what made you believe in young black love? Go outside and experience love yourself. I'm hoping that person that said that was black too, because then you could just experience black love by living life instead of posting on Twitter. That's really what they need to do, instead of idolizing a wedding and a marriage that actually has no effect on them. Whether they were married, had a kid, didn't have a kid, post about it, not post about it, isn't gonna affect their lives at all, because they are celebrities. And this person is as far away from them as you could possibly be.
there's black love out there. You just gotta step outside, man. Touch a little bit of grass, maybe inhale some of that O2. You'd see that there's young black love out in the world. What we're not gonna do is sit here and act like this is anything special. And it's crazy because people did this same thing when Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift got engaged. Taylor Swift is officially engaged. I believe in love again. Once again, if Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting engaged
sad,
makes you
bro.
believe in love again, then you never believed in love in the first place. I hate to break it to you. You also had people full on sobbing, talking about their engagement like they just got engaged.
So, like, the Taylor Swift engagement, super shocking at first, but now that I'm like actually processing that the artist that I've known for the longest in my life sat there for a moment and I was like, holy fucking shit, like she's engaged, like go girl. Be happy.
Look, it's beautiful to see a couple getting engaged and soon getting married,
like,
but it's so crazy to me that people are treating this like they're getting engaged. Like, even if they are engaged, I hate to break it to you, but you are still lonely, my dog. Why are you so focused on their relationship, man? Kudos to them, but get a life. Overall, stop worshiping celebrities. This stuff is sad. Pour that worship into yourself, man, please. But yeah, with all that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you.
WVid from Cameron. That last segment, you don't understand how much it took for me to not pause right then and there. I saw the video was about to end, so I was wanting to let him wrap up before I got it off. We are sitting here crying about people getting married? Young black love thing. Maybe you're just one who experienced bad relationships and you've been through a lot of bad stuff in your life, but you're out here full breaking down, crying because another human being is living their life. I need you to lock in on anything else. Literally knitting, counting floor tiles, watching paint dry, anything that seems more productive than this, because you could go out and experience this yourself. I feel like we're too chronically online nowadays, because even if she does worship this person, maybe if she saw that, hey, Taylor Swift is getting married, that's pretty cool, that's someone that I looked up to for years, and they're basically finishing off a chapter in life, hey, kudos to you. And your thought was, hey, I want to experience that same thing, so I'm gonna go out there and do that. Maybe then I would understand it. Even then I would look at you and be like, you're a little bit delusional, but at least I could comprehend it a little bit more. But instead, you're inside in a dorm room with your phone propped up, bawling your eyes out, when you could be going out there and experiencing it yourself. Lock in everybody that was in this video. From the Chris Brown photos, to the girl trying to get on Duke's meat, to people crying because of another person's wedding. It's all crazy and it's all genuinely sad to see, but also pretty funny. I can't even lie. Again, this was an amazing video by Cameron. If you do want to go support the original video, I have it down in my description so you can do that. But that's enough for me. And if you want to tell me what you think about this video, the best place to do that would be the comment section down below, because this video is unfortunately over. But if you enjoyed this video, maybe consider giving it a like. And if you enjoy content like this, to maybe consider subscribing, because I post like this every single week and never miss out on a single upload. If you hit that bell icon, because you'll be notified the millisecond a video goes live. But that's enough for me. I'll miss you guys in the next one. Peace out.